Hello beautiful people, my name is Jane and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be discussing with you guys the best side hustles that you can start in 2021. There are so many things that we do on a daily basis that it's like a habit to us that we do, but we don't know that we could be making money from those things. Life is not all about money, but there are so many things that could improve our standard of living if we knew that we could make money from those things. And that's the whole point of having a side hustle. Having a hidden talent, having something that you can put out there and be able to make an income from it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to follow a pattern or whatever. But being able to give something, being able to give something out there that you could make an income from is having a side hustle. And that's what we're going to be discussing in this video. The best side hustles that you can start and make money from in 2021. Now, I'm going to be focusing on two things to list out the best side hustles you can start without having a ton of skills, because when people hear side hustle, they always think it's for people that have a ton of experience and skills and stuff like that, but that's not true. It's not just about having skills, it's not just about having experiences, it's mostly about being able to solve a problem, being able to provide a solution for a problem for people, and being able to make a living or make something out of it. Now, I'm going to be focusing on two things, like I said, and the first one is I'm going to be focusing on the things that you have, being able to use the things you have, your worldly possessions, to make money. The second one is monetizing the things that you're already doing, your habits, your daily, activities, being able to monetize them. Now, let's start with the first one. Let's say, for instance, you're somebody that have a car. You have a car that moves you from point A to point B. Truth is, there are so many other things you could be using that car to do. You could partner up with Uber, Taxify. There are so many of them now here in Nigeria. I don't know about all the other parts of the world that you could be using. Partner up with them, schedule your time, because you're your own boss. Schedule your time in a way that you're able to work around, the clock, and be able to make something extra on the side. You could also partner up with big e-commerce companies or delivery companies like Jumia, Konga, GI. There are so many of them that you could partner up with, and you'll be running deliveries for them during the day or whatever agreement you have with them. You'll be able to make a ton of money doing that. So there are so many things that you could use your car, to do. And these two are one of those things that could give you money and be a form of side hustle for you in 2021. Now, the next thing is, let's say, for instance, you're somebody that you're very high on fashion. You know what's trending, what's in vogue and all that. And you have all these valuable pieces of clothing, shoes, handbags. You could partner up with photography companies, people that do photography, movies and stuff. And you'll be a wardrobe consultant for them. They could rent out your clothes, your shoes, your bags to act movies, to do photo shoots for people, and then they pay you money in return. You don't want people wearing your clothes, that's understandable, but your shoes, your bags and stuff, there's so many of these things that you could rent out instead of just leaving them in your wardrobe and you wear them once in a while when you want to go on events or stuff. You could rent them out and make money from them. That's one of the things you have that you could make money from. The next one is, let's say, for instance, you're somebody that you're a very good cook. You don't necessarily have to be a professional chef. Let's say you know how to cook a party. There's this particular meal that when you make it, everywhere is shaking. It might be your traditional meal, meal that they know your people like. It doesn't have to be something big. You don't have to know the continental, If that's something that you specialize in and you make it very well, you could create an Instagram account or a website, but mostly social media works best. Because I know a lot of people that this is what they do. They just have an Instagram account that is dedicated to making that one special meal, and they're getting orders. People are placing orders for this food, and the best part is they don't have to just cook and be waiting for customer to come. They just, they are there. When you place an order for the meal, they make it and they come and deliver it to you, and they're doing well. So this is a very good side hustle on my. I believe it's a very good side hustle because the people I know, they are making money from this, and it's not really taking a lot from them to be able to do it. So that's another one. That's also in using what you already have. So look around you. There are things that you have. Are you somebody that have, you have hair, all these wigs and stuff that you can rent out to people that do photography, all these models that want to go for photo shoot and stuff like that. These are things that you can make money from without actually going out of your way to do anything much or having very special skill. So it could be music instruments. Let's say you're somebody that owns a studio. You decide to rent out your music instrument to other people that do music productions but don't really have the equipment and stuff. These are things that you can make money from. So it's all about identifying who your paying customers are. When you identify them, you have a side hustle that is giving you something at the end of the day, the week, the month, depending on how you get paid. Now let's move over to monetizing what you're already doing. Let's say, for instance, you're somebody that you're very good at fitness, working out, going to the gym, and you're fit. You could make money doing that. You could, partner up with this gym, with gyms around, and you'll be going there to train people. You'll be going there to help out and stuff, and you'll be making money from it. It's not taking away your workout time. You still get your workouts done, but at the same time, you're making money doing it, right? Another thing that you could do is, I forgot to mention this, if you're somebody that you're very good at cooking and stuff, if you don't want to do the whole Instagram cooking and delivering for people, you could make a course, an online course on how to make this meal. You could structure it in a way that it's very professional, very instructive and educative, that anybody that takes the course, at the end of the course, will become a pro at making that meal or that dish the way you make it, or even better. So you could make a course on that and put it up on Udemy, on other online learning platforms and stuff, and you'll be making money off of it. And the good thing about this is that as long as your course is there, people are taking it, you're making money till whenever. So that's one of the best things about that. So it's also something that you could consider if you have the skills it takes to do this. Now back to monetizing what you're already doing. Let's say, for instance, you're somewhere that you like movies. You're very good at you watch a lot of movies. You could start a movie review blog where you just, when you watch movies, you give your reviews and stuff. A lot of people would want to, hear reviews or read reviews about a movie before they go to watch it or before they go to buy it. A lot of people want to know what's up. Is this movie a very good choice, a very good idea? I'm trying to take somebody on a date. Is it this? What kind of movie? All those things. People want to know about these things. People need this information. So if you're a movie lover, sitting on your couch, you could be making money doing what you love, giving reviews on movies that you've seen. As long as you're up to date and you bring out your information at the right time, you make it. You can even open an Instagram account if you don't want to run a blog. You could open an Instagram account if you don't want to run a blog, and you'll be giving your movie reviews, book reviews as well. If you book one and you read a lot of books, all these new books and stuff that people want to know about, even old ones, you could read, give your reviews and stuff, and put that information out there. There are people that will need those informations, that will want those informations, and they will come for it. And when they come for it, you make something out of it. So that's another thing that you're already doing that you can just make money from. Let's say, for instance, you're somebody that has a very good knowledge of the internet. Trust me, it's a skill. It's not everybody that is very good at social media. There are people like us that are still trying to groping in the dark, trying to find our way, but there are people that are very good and conversant with these things. So if you're somebody that has a very good understanding of the internet, of social media mostly, there's so many people, so many businesses that will pay you money to be able to get your knowledge, to be able to get you to work for them, to manage their social media accounts, to do digital marketing for them. So these are things that you don't really have to do much or know much. It's what you do on a normal day, like go online, post things, and you know what you do on a normal day. your time that you spend on social media. But instead of just spending that time scrolling, looking at what other people are posting, just posting things for free, to be collecting money from companies who are going to pay you good money to manage their social media accounts, to give them a good social media digital presence out there. So these are things that you could make money from, and there are things that you already do on a normal basis, on a normal day. So things that you already do, but you're now doing them to make money from them. So that's another one. Another thing that you could also do with social media, because you have a very good understanding. Let's say, for instance, you're somebody that has a very good following, a very good knowledge of how these things work. You could do affiliates marketing. You could get people to come to you to pay for adverts on your page where you post their products, their companies, their services for people that are following you to be able to patronize them. That's another very big and good way that a lot of these big accounts, influencers make money. So if you're somebody that you're very good with social media, you know how it's done, you know what's trending, you know what. So this is also something that you could look into. Another thing that you could do that you're already doing that you could also make money from is translating. Let's say, for instance, you're somebody that speaks more than one language. You're fluent in more than one language. You could do translating for people. You could translate for companies. The good thing about this one is that it's not just about your nationality, about people around you. If you speak other foreign languages, you could put yourself on platforms like Fiverr, like Upwork. There are so many of them that you could partner up with, register yourself on, and you'll be able to offer your services not just to the people around you, but to a global market. And it's also something that you could make money from. It's not really that big. It's something that you already do, something that you already have knowledge of, that you're very good at, and something that could also give you money. So if you're somebody that knows how to speak more than one language and you're fluent, you can write it, you can read it, you can translate it, it's something that you could make money from. If you want to know more about how to get on Fiverr, create an account on Fiverr and be able to market yourself on a global platform, not just the national platform now, it's also something that you can do. So these things that I've mentioned, if you pay attention, are things that you don't really have to have a ton of skills or knowledge or experience to be able to do. These are things that you already have and things that you're already doing that you could just monetize and turn them into a side hustle, and they will give you money. So there are other things as well. It depends on you knowing what you're good at, other things that you're good at. But the whole point of this video is to give you the idea that the things that you have, the things lying around in your house that you're not always using, could be giving you money. The skills that you didn't really pay much to acquire, that follow come. We're born that way. We're born as a Yoruba person and you speak Yoruba. You also speak English. What you don't know is that you could be translating Yoruba to people. You speak Igbo, you speak it very well. You could be translating that for people, and be making money from it. There are people that are looking for you. There are people that are looking for the skills that you have, for the abilities that you have. It's you being able to look at yourself and know that you're worth more than what you have right now, and be able to put yourself to work, and then you make something out of all these things. So that's the whole point of this video. So there are so many other things that I did not mention but I think by now you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. So look at yourself. What is it that you can do? Can you make hair? That's another very lucrative thing. You see lots of these YouTube channels that focus on hair, and they are making it big because it's a skill that people are looking for. Being able to teach people what you already know, teach them how to cook, teach them how to make hair, teach them how to, whatever it is that you have within you that you could impact on other people, whatever knowledge you have, you could be making something out of it. So it depends on you. And most of these things, I'm not going to start today and start making a ton of money today. There are things that you might have to nurture for a period of time before they start giving you money. But you get the idea. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate having you here. Please check out some of my other videos as well. And if you want to see more of me, please hit the red subscribe button, turn on notifications so you get notified when I drop a new video. I drop videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.